My doctor said if I eat one more thing with a bunch of salt, my heart's going to explode like a cheap 4th of July firecracker. I think I can make us a healthy dish. Just start a new trend, maybe. Eating a little bit healthy. Of course, my gut definitely says I need to do that. So I tell you what, we're going to fire up this twin turbo steel we got in here that some people call an air fryer, some people call an oven. We're going to take these cup things here, and there we go. All right, here. What do we need to make us a healthy meal here? Get rid of some of this and maybe get my blood pressure down just a smidge. First thing is, we need our hat. Can't do no cooking without that hat. I found her. We don't use aprons around here. We use Redneck materials. So, what are we going to use to fix us up a healthy meal up around this place? We're going to start out with some chicken. Start out with that right there. And 2 taters. Gotta have taters. And there they are. Okay. We're going to take this chicken. We're going to throw it in this here pot of water. We're going to let this sucker steam. We're going to let this here boil up. That's just some of them good old Walmart chicken breasts. Them about the best chickens I found besides when you get off the farm. And if I went around taking chickens off the farm, I'd probably go to jail. So can't do that. So, number 2, taters. That's what we got here. We got to have us a vegetable. All we're going to do is take these here vegetables. And let's go a little somewhere. Okay. All right. I might have got a few in the pot. Now this is healthy, but don't you look, because we're going to throw some butter in there. Gotta have a little butter. Gotta have a little bit of fat in our diet anyways, or I think our brain might go insane. So, butter. And let's see here. We're going to turn that there on. We're going to get us a right good scoop of this butter here. Yeah, carpet knife works too, you know. We're redneck around here. We ain't all fancy like up in town, folks. And then throw us a little bit of pepper up in there. Yeah, buddy, get that up in there. We're gonna get us some of these here spuds. You don't want to drop them taters because they'll bruise them. And if you bruise your tater, well, I tell you what, you get up on that table and you jump off and bruise yourself. See if you don't come out right after you're done. You probably will. Now, we got to slice these taters up. Ain't but one way to do it. Right here, folks. So here we go. I forgot, folks. I missed a step here. We're going to put us some olive oil in this pan right here. And I'm going to throw this in my air fryer and let him heat up there. So that way we put the taters in, they don't get all oil soaked and stuff. Get that oil in there on about 4 1/4, something like that, and that forge there, we'll let that sucker go there, let it heat up real good. Meantime, we got to finish slicing our taters. So here we go. Next, let's see here, folks. Now that I got my hat, let's see, we need some instructions on how to do this. My instructions. You know what our problem is again? It's all words. We ain't got no pictures. I ain't gonna work. Get that hell out of here. So, we have got our professional certified blueprint. See it there?
Oh,
yeah,
my.
buddy. Certified. All right, get this tape, my tape a little bit messed up. Okay, I think that'll hold her though. When we're all done, I hope we get over here. See it here, folks? Me happy right here. Well, that's my wife saying I've done a good job. That's actually a perfect portrait of her. My tape ain't a taping. Here, we got them in there. And we're going to throw us some seasonings in here. We got us some Italian seasoning. Because you know what, folks? It's all about that process, ain't it? Let's do it. All right, here we go. This here steak seasoning. This makes them real good, boy. All right, throw them in there like that. A little parsley, I guess. Yeah, throw it in there. Can't even hit the dang bowl. Let's see here. We're doing like that. I got a few chives here, folks. We're going to throw us a few chives in there. Ain't got many of them, so now got to have us some garlic. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's see here. We got to mix this up a little bit. Get some seasoning in there. Yeah. All right, now a little bit of pepper. See, folks, we're using olive oil. That's all. Safe black or something like that. I don't know, but you know, you get it. Okay. Healthy. That's what I'm looking. Healthy. That's it. Okay. Got me a pair of vice grips here. Yeah, a pair of vice grips. And we'll get this pan out of here. All right, like that there. And then we're going to take our taters. We're going to dump them here and sizzle. Sizzle, 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 sizzle. Yeah, buddy. Them going to be some good taters, French fried taters. Yeah, remember Sling Blade? Some of them are French fried taters. Yeah, buddy, that's what we're doing. All right, back in our air fryer there. And this is about a 20-minute meal, folks. That's all it takes to fix that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to put this here yard bird to have the right tools for the job here. We're going to put these suckers in here like this. My blueprint fell off. You know what? I get a better piece of tape is what I do. That's something out there, Gorilla Tape. Now, folks, we can get back to our process, right? That's right. All right. Tater didn't go in the air fryer. Good that way, too. We're going to take us some lemon juice. Great value. Works just fine. We're going to put that over top of that chicken there like that. We're going to drown them yard birds. We're going to put us some more seasoning on here. Got to follow that Italian theme. Put us some Italian seasoning around my fan and blow up the pot a little bit. About like that there. Let me see here. Well, maybe there we go. Open it up high enough. Pepper, lemon, pepper chicken, right? See it there?
Oh my God!
Now, all we got to do is the waiting process. That's it. Uh-oh, folks. I think my chicken breast might have a lump in it. I think we might have to get rid of that there. Yeah. Look at there. Look at them there Italian roast potatoes. Oh, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stick these over here in my other forge. Gotta get my yard bird in here about 5 minutes and we'll be ready to chow down, folks. Got our yard birds here. We're gonna set them in there like that. We're gonna put that on about 350 for about 5 minutes, and that's all she takes right there. Cause you know why, folks? We trusted our blueprint. Hey, you thought I was gonna say process, didn't you? We trusted that too. So let me show you where we're at on our blueprint here. All right, here we chicken in our air fryer. We get that knocked out. Taters in the air fryer. Got that knocked out. Look here, all we got left is our plate here. And all we got is make that woman there happy. And all I got to say is I am full and yay. And we have got a blueprint knocked out. So, folks, about 5 minutes, we got us a meal. My doctor couldn't say no to. Low in salt, all that stuff. Got a little butter in her vegetables for a little flavor. But, you know, that's it. Whole bunch of spices and garlic and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. But that all goes into, you know, blueprints and drawing and drafting and building and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You just got to do it that way. So, folks, I am starving worse than a starving kid in a cornfield full of rotten corn, boy. I am hungry. I tell you what, folks, I am so hungry I could eat the south end of a northbound pig right about now or a cow, either one. I guess we'll have to settle with the southbound part of a northbound chicken. Know what I mean? All right. And looky there, folks. Looky there. Yeah, buddy. Lemon, pepper, chicken. So easy. It ain't funny. Get us a piece of this here. You don't get much healthier than that. You know what's left? I'll show you. Folks. Some of them taters. Some of that there yard bird. Wow. They're so good. Healthy too. That's a 4th of July meal you can sink your teeth into, and you're happy. Your doctor will be happy too because it's low salt. Put a little butter in her taters. That might be cheap a little bit, but other than that, we use olive oil and all in her taters. Bulk chicken, spices and stuff. That's about it, folks. Man, it is so good. And do me a favor, folks, to support my channel. Go down there and subscribe. That's all I ask you to do. And hit that like button. It sure helps out a whole lot. And share this and share it with your friends. Help out a whole lot, too. I sure would appreciate that. And if you would like some of my first ever cheddar snacks, some of my no-bake cookies, some of my chocolate chip cookies, some of my whatever, including my 6-pound, 10-inch authentic New York cheesecake with the sponge cake crust, or your regular graham crust. Either way, with your choice of toppings, cherries, strawberry, whatever, we can throw it on there for you. Just go over there to my Square store. Links down there in the description, or pin comment, or you can check it out in my bio. Go over there and just do a search for cheesecake, cookies, snacks, whatever. You let me know and I'll make it cheesecake so it is fresh as, oh my Lord, how fresh as you can get it. I mean, the cheese is so fresh, it just crawled right out of the milk. I'm telling you, it just crawled right out of the cow. It's that fresh. I will make that sucker up and I will send it straight to your door, and you're telling you you're going to love it. This has been Kentuckytee, Redneck Chef, saying, whatever you do, trust that process. Right.